But we do have a double kit available, the one that we're making tonight and this one. They're both two kits together, and it's a savings of $22, I can't remember, $22 I think. That is available in our Etsy shop. So just so that you know, that is there. This is our Gobble Till You Wobble. Hey Sue, our Gobble Till You Wobble. Oh, speaking of Sue, I need to get that Susan here. This is my person who won the box the other day. I'm so excited for October too. Okay, so for those of you who do follow me, this is just another pancake style, another kind of blend of the mesh and the sign and the ribbons that go with it. So we have a 14-inch frame. I always work with a 14-inch frame when I'm doing a pancake style. 14-inch frame that has 1, 2, 3, 4 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4 circles. And it has 6 brackets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I always work on the same. Hey Pam from Illinois. I always work on the same style. 14-inch, 1, 2, 3, 4 rings and 6 brackets. So what I do is I take our pipe cleaners here and take it right around ring 1 and 2, right where the bracket is, and I say crisscross, twist, twist. Okay? So I'm going to do the exact same thing all the way around in all of our spots where we need pipe cleaners. Again, this is a kit. It's a double kit available inside my shop. So it comes with every single thing you need to make the wreath. The frame, the pipe cleaners, the mesh, the ribbon, and the sign. And this is your tutorial. I think we have 7 or 9 left. They went pretty quick, so we have 7 or 9 of these left from last night. Unfortunately, again, I wasn't able to send a text today. I sent one yesterday. I gotta make sure I mind my budget. Alright, so 6 on the inside, and then we're gonna work on the outside. Y'all, if you haven't already, please say hello. Let us know where you're from. If you're brand spanking new, if you've never watched us before, let us know. If you haven't already, please share the live. I would greatly appreciate it. Since I'm not able to send out a text, that will help let Facebook land know that we are working. Hey, Kelly! Okay, so for the pipe cleaners on the outside, ring 3 and 4, you see that I'm putting them between the brackets. Okay, so I have ring 1 and 2 is right where the brackets are. Ring 3 and 4 is right in between. And I do that same thing over and over and over again. Hey, Billy. I'm really glad to be back. I visited my uncle already today. We did grocery shopping, and I'm home working, and then after this I'm working. This basement is a disaster. I don't even know how I can think straight. Sue, I've been gone for the better part of the last 2 months, so I'm happy to see you. You're happy to see me. That's good. Hey, Ruth. Hey, Susan Best Reed. That's the awesomest last name. Okay, so we have 12 twist ties. We're gonna move right into the mesh. So the kit comes with the wreath frame. It comes with the pipe cleaners. It comes with the mesh. It's a whole roll, a 10-yard roll of mesh. This is what's left over when you're done cutting, if you cut at these measurements. So we have 12 20-inch pieces. 12 20-inch pieces. So I'm gonna, I've already cut them. I use my rotary cutter on the self-healing mat, and I just cut them. I pre-cut them so that we could go a little bit quicker today. And all I'm gonna do is ruffle right up that center, right up as far as I can, all the way up, making sure that that center that I'm pinching this piece stays teeny tiny. So I'm going to do that, and right on the outside. So for those of you who bought the kit yesterday, it's a double kit. There are 7 or 9 left. There are a couple left. There are a few left. Anyway, this is the other kit in that double kit. Okay, so we're just going to circle them and overlap them. I'll do it again so you can see. Did Deco get these right? They did not. Speaking of, we did order them. They did not. I don't think so. But if they did, they're awesome. Just ordered my super cute kits. Awesome. This one I'm in love with, so much so that I love y'all, but I kept some of those for myself and I made it into a multiple so that I could have it in my Etsy shop because that is a very cute. So I kept a few of those back. For myself. So this one's got a little bit of, oh my gosh, Peggy, I'm still cracking up. How funny was that? Oh my goodness. The kits are normally, so here's how much they normally are. Normally one kit is $47 plus ish. It varies. It fluctuates. $47 ish plus $15 for shipping. This is 2 kits plus shipping for a total of I think it's $87.97. So it's a huge savings. I only do things like that 3 times a year. So Memorial Day, Labor Day, and Small Business Saturday. And I already know that the Small Business Saturday sale is going to be extra awesome this year. So I'm looking forward to that already. But for right now, we have this one, these two. And then once these are gone, I know, my gosh, Kelly, isn't that so funny? Hey, Angie. Hey, guys. Oh, I see a lot of you guys were a lot listening last night. Hey, Meg Hoyt. Meg, we got something else in the mail today for the event in October. It's super cute. I cannot wait. I can't wait. I like it a lot. What kind of mesh is in this kit? This kit is jute poly mesh. That's this jute poly mesh. This one you can see here is a high foil, so it's all foil. You can see the pictures in the listing. So this one is very kind of rusticy. That one's kind of farmhouse glam because it's got the black and white plaid, but it's got the kind of glitter going through that one. I'm in love with this one so much. That's why I know I kept a few for myself so that I can make it into a multiple, so I can sell a couple more of those. Counting the days. I am counting the days too. Oh my gosh, Carol! It was so funny. Oh, I told my husband and he goes, you know the kids start the school the day after Labor Day, right? And I go, yeah. He goes, and you know they don't start this week, right? I go, yeah, I totally know, but I don't know. It's totally mixing it up. Oh my gosh. Teresa is excited too. Thank you, Angie. Angie, I wonder if I can pin that. I'm going to try to do that in 1 second. Our Becky Jones, I didn't give her a heads up and let her know. Let's see. Nope. I can't. Oh, it did let me. Darn it. Hold on. Pin comment. There we go. There it is. It's because we had Monday off. I know. So he had Monday off, I tell you. So Aaron had Monday off because he had a dentist appointment. And I just didn't know. So that's when he said that. I thought it was Labor Day. I don't know. Hi, Mary. Oh, Carol, I was cracking up. Last night. You should, if you didn't watch last night's video, it was near the, mid to end. I was actually cracking up. I was laughing, my eye, well, you couldn't see my eyes, but my eyes were watering. I was laughing so hard. So funny. Only 7 more kits available. Thank you, darling. Angie, I miss you. Oh. And I don't know. Angie, when am I going to see you again? I need to know. I met Angie at one of the conventions, and she's just sweet. I sat next to her, crashed her party. All right, so this is the one we made last night. This is the double part of it. This is the one we're making today. So this kit, let me get this out of here. 1, 2, 3, yep, there we go. Okay, so yesterday's kit came with 5 yards of the pumpkin. So this is a double kit. It's a Labor Day sale. We're a week early. You got to watch last night's live to find out why it's a week early. So it's a double kit. So it's both of these together. You get 5 yards of the pumpkin, 5 yards of the buffalo plaid, 2 yards of this pumpkin, 2 yards of the gingham, and 2 yards of the leaf, plus the sign, plus the mesh, plus the pipe cleaners, plus the wreath frame. And then on this one, you get the mesh, the sign, the ribbon that's for the ribbon tails. So you get 5 yards of the plaid, 5 yards of the leaf, and then 2 yards of the these three. So the solid, the plaid, and the pumpkin. So that is that. Back from vacay, catching up with everything. Good to see you too. It's good to see everybody. It's so good to see everybody. Okay. All right, let me move this out of the way. Get these over here. Move this over here. So we're gonna add our Can I sit in the seat? No, I'm saving it for my purse. Oh, that's exactly how it went. I'm like, can I sit here? Okay. I went with the brown to have like a rustic-y, because you see, I don't know if you've even noticed, but this one has polka dots in the back. And it's brown. This is light brown. The wording is brown. So I'm with the brown mesh, but I'm going to go with the lighter the leaf and the plaid, just to kind of bring those colors out. Now, although there is not green in this sign, that's okay. I was pulling out that red and the orange and the yellow kind of through there. So I just went with this. I just felt like it was fall. Do you check your text message? Yes. I haven't checked it today. I don't honestly know if I checked it yesterday either. I think I did. So I'm going to put those in there. I cut them ahead of time, so they're 14 inches long. So the kit comes with 5 yards of each of these. So I cut these 14 inches long. And different, because I'm using a 2.5 inch and a 1.5 inch. Usually I do all 2.5 inches. It's okay. See my picture? I don't know if I see a picture or not. Let me see. Carol, did you just send it? Let me see. Carol, did you just send it? Let me see if I have. Carol, it looks like I got a couple hundred to go through. Can you send it to me again? I got a couple hundred messages in there waiting for me. So if I don't get back to you, you can always reach out to me again and say, hey, did you get my message? Just like Carol is right now. Oh yeah, Carol, can you please send it to me again? It's possible that I did see it, but if I didn't see it, I'm going to have to go through a few hundred messages to get to you. Send it again. It's okay. I get unlimited incoming texts. So y'all can send me as much as you want. Thanks, Don. I will cry. Uh-oh. Alright. So this is the one I make the most. Y'all know it's a pancake style. It's meant to go between your doors. It's nice and thin. If you guys haven't already, please make sure you share this live. I would really, really super greatly appreciate it, especially since I can't text all the time now. This is really pretty. Anybody else obsessed with like the fall green? I'm obsessed. Diane, the ribbons are 14 inches long. Hey, Lisette. Lisette's gonna be there in October. Am I saying your name right, darling? Lisette? Lisette or Lizette? She's gonna be hanging out with us in October. which we still have 7 seats. 7? Might be 6 now, I think. Seats available. We have a couple. Think candy corn. Nope, I don't remember if I saw it yet. All right. So when I have multiples that I do, this one isn't a multiple, but this one, I know this one is going to sell. And so I pre-cut ahead of time. It helps the whole process go quicker. So if I have something that's listed in my Etsy shop I have more than one listed. So let's say right now I have 5 of these listed. So right now, in addition to this one made, I have 4 more sets of ribbon for myself cut and ready to go. So if that one sells, I'll make another one right away. And so it's ready when it sells. All right, I'm gonna move right into that next one. Say I have to go 2009 taxes, we'll fix and rewatch. Oh, taxes, how fun. Now is there a code for kits? I'm getting full charge at checkout. Yeah, so I listed it as the sale price. There's no code. I listed it as the sale price. So it should be $87.97 plus tax. Yeah. So I didn't have to worry, since neither of us had to worry about coupon codes. I don't do that. I just put it on the sale price and then let you know what you're saving. All the way up, all the way up. Don't cheat. Go all the way up, all the way. There we go. Yes, my normal kits they range between $43 and $49, plus the $15 shipping. And so this is the 2 kits together, including shipping, is $87. There we go, just like that. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing all the way up, okay? So I'm going to crunch, 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 crunch. Okay, now I say this every time when it gets to this pot, because it's very important that y'all know, as a wreath maker, if you're making wreaths, you got to know this. I don't know if you can see in this angle, but I can see that wire frame. My job is to cover it up as a wreath maker. I don't want to see that frame. I don't want my customers to see the frame. I got to cover it up. So on the outside pieces of mesh, they barely touch each other here. They barely touch each other. On the inside though, now I have another layer of mesh that goes over this layer, and then so that's like this here, and now this layer is going to go like this here. So they're going to overlap twice. They're going to overlap here, which is going to really start to cover that frame. And then I'm going to add those beautiful ribbons, and then I'm going to add the sign, and then I'm going to add the bow. And so we don't have to worry about seeing that frame. That's the structure. We don't want to see the structure of the wreath. We want to see all the pretty stuff that we put on top. So now, looking down, even before I put my ribbon on, I know no one can see this frame through there. Sorry, I need a second to think about my words. So that's why I do this just like this over and over and over again. Hey, Pamela. And I want to make sure that when I scrunch these up, I'm scrunching them all the way up, keeping it center really, really tiny, so that when I put it in there, it's really tiny right there, real small. Put it right down on top, not moving anything out of the way, except for I'm going to gently get these pipe cleaners to come back up here. Crisscross, nice and tight. Twist, twist. And I'm going to overlap those 2 pieces. This is our secret ingredient to making sure this pancake wreath is round. And I'm going to flip those all under so that it stays flat like a pancake. Y'all, for those of you who are coming to the event in October, just know we are not doing a pancake style. We are not doing a pancake style. However, for those of you who are really interested in seeing it, I will have extra supplies. So in the nighttime festivities, I can pull them out. We can always demonstrate if you're really, really interested. Hey, John. Yeah, John, even the, so John had a really good point. He said sometimes he doesn't use some mesh for, a certain mesh for the pancake style because he's worried that even with all the overlapping, or you could still see through it. But trust me when I say, you know, if you're doing the style just like I am, okay, if you're doing it just like this with the overlap and making it nice and round and flat, when you're doing this, you have very little room that you end up seeing just the mesh, okay? And so even with the value mesh, right, the nothing that has nothing going through it, like this one has the jute going through it, but even when you're using the value mesh that has really, really plain, those ribbons are going to cover what you need, okay? It's going to cover what you need, and then your sign is going to be on the inside, and then your bow. John, you even make signs, so you can you know, fluctuate from there, make your signs bigger or smaller depending on what you need. What? Or was that a show Saturday? So 12 pancake wreaths. Cindy, that's music to my ears. That's awesome. Aw, that's so good. That's a very big success. Very, very nice. Okay, I got one more piece left. Overlap. We do the same thing over and over and over again. And I think this mesh, feels like it's, some mesh is, let me see, yeah. Some mesh is 10 inches wide. I don't know if you can even really see that, but some mesh is 10 inches wide and some is 10 and a half. You see that? It makes a difference. You can really tell. I can really tell because I use it all the time, but I can really tell. It's perfect. I mean, I use it all the time, so you can still use it, but in my first pancake wreath. Aw, awesome, Meg! So we are doing some nice big designs. Well, one nice big design, and then two other super cute designs, and then one special thing. We got lots of things up our sleeve. Just gonna say that. 90% of the wreaths I sell are your and Tammy style. Yes. Very simple, very quick, John. Very easy. Great to make, quick to make. But I will say, I was thinking about this the other day. I will say, you know, in person at my boutique, I sell a variety, both expensive and inexpensive. I call this my inexpensive. But I do sell a variety of both. But I sell also a variety about the same on Etsy. I always thought, because I did a little bit of digging the other day, yesterday, the day before, I can't remember. I did a little bit of digging, and I always thought that it was I sold the big wreaths on Etsy, and I sold the small ones, smaller, well, the pancake style, at the boutique. But that isn't necessarily true. Anyway, okay. Go like this, go like this. Put that bad boy in there. Nice and tight. Twist, 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 twist. I know it feels like a lot of brown. It feels very dark, at least on the camera it does. We're going to lighten that up right now and bring this cutie to life. Love the layers. Nice scrunch up. Make sure all those points are facing towards you. And then twist that about, so there's about an inch there. I do that so it's nice and secure. Those ribbons aren't going to come out of there. Clip that off. Hide that underneath there. Yeah, if you are watching and you're interested in learning nice, awesome, all sorts of designs. We have Christmas trees coming up for sure. We have Christmas tree tutorials in there. But we have garlands, wreaths, centerpieces, swags, all the things. You can join us in the creative coaching group. Do you have any challenge photography? Do you have any challenges photographing the thinner mesh? No. No. Nope. I take the same angles. The only time my photography gets a little challenging is when you're using the metal signs. You know, you don't want to get that glare. Hey, Evelyn. You don't want to get that glare from the, like I use a ring light when I'm taking pictures. I don't want to get the glare. So I'm always, you know, it always looks funny when I'm trying to take pictures, but that's the only thing I have trouble with. And if I had a bigger space for more lights, I don't think I would have that problem, but just the way it is right now, I guess. This is very, very cute. So again, it's there's that stinking fly. You see him still? You see him? He's been down here for like 3 days. What the heck, man? All right. I am taking a whole load over to the boutique in the morning. I haven't seen them in forever, and I'm sure they've written me off by now. Like, what is this girl doing? So I'm taking a whole layer of fall over there. I know, what the heck? It's probably starving good. It needs to be starving. There's zero food down here. There's no crumbs, no nothing. All right. So, I don't want to discount the fact that some of y'all are just starting and this is your wreath that you're learning on, and it feels awesome. It's fun because it is. It's adorable. It's so easy. It's perfect. It's perfect. Okay. But for me, y'all see some of the things I make in addition to these. This is all very simple. As you go along in your journey, the things that you start making and then you make a lot of, those will become very, very easy for you to make. So what could be challenging right now, what could be difficult for you right now, what could be something you're like, oh, I'm going to do some of this, I'm going to put it away, I'm going to do some later. Those will quickly become the things that are easy for you in the future. I had a fly that wouldn't leave me alone while eating lunch in the restaurant. Oh my gosh. I hate when that happens. If they follow your page, they'll know what's going on in your life. Yes. Boutiques are behind Etsy World. Mine finally accepted fall last week. Oh yeah. So they're not behind Etsy World. They know their business, right? They know what's going to sell and when it's going to sell. They know if they put out fall as early as we put out, or making fall to get into our Etsy shops. They know it's going to sit there and their customers are going to be like, why do you have fall, right? They know their customers. They know exactly when that switch starts to happen because number one, they're in those boutiques. Well, for me, our owners are in there every single day. They are the best. And they know their customers. They hear what they're asking for. And so they can then pass along to their people. Hey, our folks are asking, you know, our folks are asking. All right, I'm going to put, just like this, I'm going to put the orange, the burnt orange on the bottom, then the plaid, and then the pumpkin on the top. I'm just making sure I'm going to do that. Yeah, why not? All right, I'm going to do that on the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to, hey Celeste! All right, I'm going to put this up like this. I'm going to go about 8 inches, and we're going to do 2 on each side. Just about 6 inches to start. So I'm going to pinch, 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 pinch. Twist, loop. Pinch, twist, loop, pinch. I move all of my fall into the 2 boutiques. Yes! They are ready. In fact, mine's been ready for a couple weeks now. Well, about a week now. And I'm just going to get it all over to them tomorrow. Okay, where did my little thingies go? Just right here. So, with 2 yards, I can go 2 loops on each side and then 1 tail on each side. And then I have a teeny tiny little bit left over, which is perfect for when I do that top layer and I do the center on the top. Okay? So this is just going to be extra. That's extra. I'm going to go with that next. So I did 8. I'm going to do about 8 again. Just 7.5 really. And then my first loop was 6 inches, so we're going to go about 5.5. And then same thing, pinch. I miss your face too. Celeste, come see us in October. What the heck? I miss you. We got to spend so much time at Amy's. We got to be friends and then I don't see you. Same with Angie Dunkel. What the heck? All right. And then I'm just going to add that on top, just like that. Take our little pinchers. Get it all the way in there. I don't want it to get messy. And then this top one, thanks Pamela. Thanks. Our top one is going to be about 7 inches, let's say. And then I'm going to go first a little loop, tiny loop, 3 or 4 inches, 3 inches or so. Let's see what that is. 3.5 inches. I'm going to go pinch, twist, loop, pinch, twist, loop, pinch, twist. I understand. Maybe I'll see you next year somewhere. Somewhere next year, Celeste. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Marlena, how was Top Gun? Alright, let's see where this went. So I had 2 pipe cleaners for the sign. I'm going to take this off here and put this right on top. Now, yesterday's sign had just a pumpkin. There was no words. So I didn't have to worry about covering up words when I put on my bow. Today, I have words all over the place, especially that wobble. So if I'm going to do the same thing I did yesterday, I got to be mindful of where those loopies go, because I don't want to cover up my words too much. All right, covering them up somewhat is okay. Covering them up too much, not a thing. We don't want to do that. Okay. So we have some left over that you could add back into that bow if you wanted to, just to add. Oops, just to add those extra pieces. You could. I don't. There she is. Hey, Becky Jones. All right, I'm going to dovetail all of these. Becky, I gotta get back in the habit of texting you ahead of time. I'm so used to you knowing from the text, and now if I can't send texts, I'm gonna be in trouble. I need my Becky. I need my Becky Jones. All right. So I'm gonna fluff this before I put it in here. Actually, I'm gonna fluff it before I place my sign so that I can know where all these are gonna go. Where? Oh, it goes this way. Let me start over. Start with my own rules. Start from the bottom, Melissa. Start from the bottom. Oh, why am I doing... Oh. Wait, why am I doing... Oh, I know, because I did it all that way. Oh, because I was being smart. Okay. Okay, let's do it this way. So I'm not going to do it the way I was telling you because I was thinking ahead and remembering that I don't want to cover up that whole piece. See how I did that? See how I did that? I don't remember how I did it. I'm getting ready to move up to Clare, Michigan with my 80-year-old mom. Going to be new for me. Wow, where's Clare? So I can send texts, but now it costs me. So it used to be a flat rate for the whole month. I could send y'all messages as much as I wanted, and it did not cost me anything extra. Now it's different. So I have a flat rate now and an additional cost every time I text you. So I think it's like, well, I don't know. I'm going to see my first bill and we'll see what it is, but I know that it's not in my budget to send a $100 text. Let's say roughly $100 text every time I go live. I can't. It's not my budget. I love y'all dearly, and I want to, but it's not my budget. Hey, Mary. All right, so I use the kit itself, the kits, plural. These kits come with the zip tie mounts. They're sticky on the back. All you do is peel them off, and you can put them on the MDF. If I were you, I'd add a little bit of I'd add a little bit of like E6000 around it to kind of cement it in there. So if you don't have a staple gun, your kits do come with these cable tie mounts, and I use them. I do use them. If I can use a staple, I will use a staple. And now on the metal ones, if I can use those little that little tool that punches the holes in them, I'll use that. But the kit itself does come with the cable mounts just in case. Past Mount Pleasant. Oh, that's far. Ugh. All right. Okay, so I just received a gift from my secret sister. 6-inch mesh. What do I do? Ooh, I totally use. That's what I use. Those that 6-inch. Well, I also use them for. I also use that for wreaths. Y'all have seen my wreath that I do with 21-inch. Right, 21-inch and that 5-inch. I'm just gonna stand over this so I can see. I want that to go just like that, exactly. All right, let's see if I can make that happen. Super duper cute. So this is my Labor Day sale. If you guys didn't watch me yesterday, I was on the live. I discovered that today is not Labor Day. I thought I was behind the game and I didn't get the Labor Day sale out when I was supposed to. And so I sent it out yesterday thinking today was Labor Day, and I am a whole week off. So we have this. Hey, Lisa Rand. Lisa Rand is coming to see us in October. I've seen Lisa Rand now at so many conventions. I'm really excited to have you back at one of mine, Lisa, not where it all started, but kind of how it all started, how I met you. I'm super excited about that, darling. So anyway, so we do have this Labor Day sale. It's 2 kits plus shipping. Together, it's a savings of $22, and I think we have a couple left. So it's this kit and that kit. What do you use as the base of the candle rings? It's if you go to Mel's, let me see what it is. Hold on, let me see what it is. Hold on, let me see what text or what link it is. Hold on. No, I don't know what it is. I'll send you guys. I'll post the link. I use a candle ring. I use a wooden candle ring from a special. Well, actually, I use a candle ring from Carrie from Hot Mesh Mom, who is going to be on our stage in October. I'm super excited about that. All right, I'm going to put this right down here. Not hanging off the edge, but kind of off to the side on the edge. Awesome! Janny's coming in October. I'm 90% positive. You guys, I'm starting to get the names that I see all the time here and the names on the list that I'm seeing now every day. I'm starting to get them mixed up. So if I'm saying something that isn't true, pretty sure that's true. All right, super, super duper cute. So Gobble Till You Wobble and the pumpkin. It's a double kit. We made this one yesterday. We made this one today. They are both super cute. Great, obviously, for this time right now when we are. Erin, at the very moment, is upstairs making sure everything is cut, and we'll be sending them out in the next couple of days. I'm back. It's been a while. I needed a mental break. I had, juggling some family stuff, my uncle, and, just lots of different things going on. So, happy to be back. We are approaching. We are in. We are one step away from fourth quarter. And all of us should be really focused on fall and Christmas. Fall and Christmas already. You should definitely be into that. So if you haven't already, I would start on that. Get your Etsy shops going. Get your boutiques filled. All those things. I'm really happy to be back in the swing. Thank you very much, Neva. Thank you very much. All right. I love y'all. I'm going to go and start cleaning this place because behind the scenes, it's a disaster. Everything from the big, huge garland that we did for Halloween to it's all on the floor around me. So I need to get that out of the way because it's making my anxiety a little crazy. All right. I might be back tonight. What's tonight? Monday. I might be back tonight. While I have energy, and while I need to get stuff over to the boutique for tomorrow morning, I may as well give it a try. So I'm not